It's very rare for a maths problem to become a worldwide phenomenon, but that's what happened a couple of weeks ago, when a math problem set to some school children in Singapore became famous all the way around the world. It became famous not only for its high level of difficulty, but as to why someone would set a riddle for their friends to try and work out when their birthday is. Millions of people have shared the problem all the way around the world and have been trying to solve the problem. So let's have a look at the problem, let's see how you can solve it, and let's finally answer the question, when is Cheryl's birthday? So the problem goes that a girl named Cheryl is telling her friends Albert and Bernard when her birthday is. And because apparently she's a really annoying person, she's only going to tell Albert the month of her birthday and Bernard the day of her birthday. She's then going to give them a list of possible dates of her birthday, and Albert and Bernard have to work out which of these possible dates is her actual birthday. Apparently they just can't check on Facebook now. Along with these dates, there's also 3 statements from Albert and Bernard to try and help us solve the problem. At first, Albert says, "I don't know when Cheryl's birthday is, but I know that Bernard also doesn't know." After this, Bernard then says, "At first I didn't know when her birthday was, but now I do know." And finally, after Bernard says this, Albert replies, "Now I also know when Cheryl's birthday is." And it's these 3 statements, along with the possible dates we've been given, that we need to use to be able to work out when Cheryl's birthday is. So let's make things a little bit easier. Let's put the possible dates into a table over here, and we'll put the names of Albert and Bernard above it, along with which part of her birthday they know about. So this makes things a little bit easier for us to be able to see and to work out. So let's begin with Albert's first statement. "I don't know when Cheryl's birthday is, but I know that Bernard also doesn't know." Now it seems reasonable that Albert couldn't know when Cheryl's birthday is, because Albert only has the month of her birthday, not the day. But is there any way that Bernard could know when Cheryl's birthday is, when Bernard only knows the day of her birthday? Well, let's look at our table. Now is there any way from this table that we can see that Bernard can know when Cheryl's birthday is, just by knowing the day? Well, he could work it out if the day that he knows only happens in one of the months. We can see that the only month where the 18th is the June, and the only month where the 19th is May. So if the day that Bernard was told was the 18th or 19th, they would know that it had to be either June or May respectively. But Albert says that he knows that Bernard can't already know when Cheryl's birthday is. This means that the month that Albert was told can't be either May or June, because if it was, there'd be a chance it could be the 19th of May or the 18th of June. And hence Bernard would already know when Cheryl's birthday is. This means that we now know for sure that Cheryl's birthday can't be in either May or June. So the next part comes from what Bernard says next. "At first I didn't know when Cheryl's birthday is, but now I know." So what's changed so that Bernard can now suddenly work out when Cheryl's birthday is? Well, from Albert's last statement, both we and Bernard know that Cheryl's birthday can't be in either May or June. So the only possible dates left are either the 14th of July or August, the 16th of July, or the 15th or the 17th of August. So which one is it? Well, if it was the 14th, then Bernard couldn't be able to tell if it was either the 14th of July or the 14th of August, because Bernard only knows the day. So we know that it can't be the 14th of July or the 14th of August. But Bernard does know which of these 3 possible remaining dates Cheryl's birthday is. So here comes the final step. Albert finishes off by saying, "Then I also know when Cheryl's birthday is." Albert knows it must be one of 3 possible remaining dates, either the 16th of July or the 15th or 17th of August. But how can Albert tell from which of these 3 dates Cheryl's birthday is? Well, Albert knows the month but not the date. If Cheryl's birthday was in August, then Albert would be stuck, because he wouldn't know whether the day was either the 15th or the 17th of August. But if it was in July, and Albert knows that it's in July because he knows the month, then there's only one possible date in July remaining, which is the 16th of July. And as Albert just said that he knows when Cheryl's birthday is, the date must therefore be July 16th. So there you have it. Using some simple logic, we've been able to work out when Cheryl's birthday is. Of course, setting hard logical problems like this to your friends to work out when your birthday is a pretty good way about getting no presents for your birthday. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for some great scientific videos. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. So the legend goes, if you drop a penny from the top of the Empire State Building and it hits someone in the head, it could kill them. A relatively sharp piece of metal dropping 450 meters from above and hitting me on the head is probably not something I'd want to do. But is this real? Would a penny falling from the top of the Empire State Building hit you? Or is this just a load of old rubbish?